Battlefield is just starting to look more like a cartoon, or is it just a return to form? I don't think it's just me that has seen Battlefield 2042's graphics and thought it's different from its previous installations. I feel like they are taking a step back from realism that Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 had, and returning to a more obvious simulation style. Looks more cartoony. If we look back at 2013 when Battlefield 4 came out, it was more cartoony, so I'm wondering if they're just trying to correlate the game more with their previous titles. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this new change in artistic style though. Not to say that this is a step down, but there was something beautiful in photogrammetry. Yes, I spent all this time to learn that fancy word. But before I go into photogrammetry, I'll give you guys a bit of an idea about that. I just want to talk about the differences and how it is still the next step up, but just different. So the artistic style has changed, that is correct. We are still seeing a lot of detail, just in a different way. So you can see the clouds moving and the tornado coming in, the sandstorm moving in. You can see the particles and stuff like that. I think it mainly has to do with the lighting effects, to be honest, that might be affecting the kind of different glare. I'm not 100% though. It might be some form of like smooth lighting that they've added that just makes it look slightly different. We can't really tell until we get our hands on the game, but from the trailers it just looks kind of cartoony. There's less detail. Now let's look at photogrammetry, because that's why we're here. So what is photogrammetry? Excellent question. Photogrammetry is the science and technology of obtaining reliable information about physical objects and the environment through the process of recording, measuring, and interpreting photographic images and patterns of electromagnetic radiant imagery and other phenomenon. Or for simpletons like me, it's basically where photogrammetry is a process that uses photographs of real-world objects to create a 3D representation of those objects. I hope that makes sense. Let's go even a step down. So they actually have to go out to that location to take photos, then go back to the studio and then basically scan it up to the PC to make it look more like an actual environment. It looks more like the real thing because they have an actual picture that they're scanning into it of the real thing. It just makes it look extra realistic. Now, the pandemic is a consideration, but remember, this game shortly being made after Battlefield 5, which was in like 2018, and the pandemic started in 2020, so they did have, you know, they had basically a year to go and get the locations. Unless they were just twiddling with a thumb up their bum, then you'd think that they'd be going out and visiting the areas pretty early on. It's a big job after that, and there's a lot of time where people have to go out and take photos, and the developers actually have to go on field trips out there. So you assume you do it at the beginning. I don't know. If you're an actual game developer, let me know. Maybe you can give a better definition for people of photogrammetry, but that's my definition for you guys. I was just surprised when I saw it, considering since 2015, they were really big on realism. All their games, apart from Mirror's Edge, which is just a small title. Now, I don't believe photogrammetry has been used if you compare it to Battlefield 5. The graphics is preferential, okay? It's not one size fits all. So you might love these new graphics. So if this doesn't matter to you, that's completely fine. But it's the one thing that makes me question the game. I'd love to hear from DICE why they chose this style. I'm not opposed to it. I was just surprised. What's your opinion on this change? Did you even notice this, or am I just crazy? I noticed this in the first reveal trailer. I didn't think it was a big deal, or maybe I was just wrong, but then I saw a comment on it, and then I was like, hang on, I might be on here. And I just think it hasn't been mentioned. And it's just surprising. If it's a next-gen game, and they've been following the toolset of being ultra-realistic, you'd think their next installation, which is meant to be like a kind of semi-realism game, would have those graphics. Maybe I'm just looking too deeply into that. Like I said, it could be the lighting or anything like that that's just affecting how it looks, or the motion glare, and maybe even the brightness is turned up, or even they didn't even film the actual gameplay. It was just cinematically made using the engine, which is possible. The big thing I'm just trying to say is, come on, please give us a beta. We really need a beta. We're getting so close to the game launching. What, we're 2 months off? Yeah, we're about 2 months off. Come on, show us the game, please. We shouldn't be waiting till the last day. Give us the beta. We've already seen the leaked game. May as well just give us the whole thing. This is when I can actually give it a proper, I can properly compare it for a video when I talk about it. Right now, I can't really properly compare it. I'm just going off the video content that I see in the trailers. I think everyone wants a beta by now anyway. Normally you get beta like 3 months before the game launches, or 2 months. So I think we should be getting an announcement very soon. It's going to be in September, otherwise I don't know why they even decided to announce a beta. So it's just strange they decided to go for a different style, but hey, they have an artistic vision. I'm not going to sit there and complain too much. I'm just bringing it up because it was weird for me. Yeah, I still stay excited for Battlefield 2042. I cannot wait for the beta. Please let it happen. Once again, please, we need this game in our hands. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and Battlefield Cartoon Edition will be coming out October 15th if you want to pay for the Gold Edition. Or, if you're a peasant, just get the October 22nd Edition, aka Standard Edition. Because you're not willing to pay extra, you can have it a week later, you peasant. That's basically what they're saying. See you guys next time. And if you enjoyed the video or agree that Battlefield looks different, let me know. Thank you so much for sitting around here and listening to a random guy rant about Battlefield. I'll let you guys go now. Thank you, and just subscribe if you enjoyed.